Hey, howdy, hey, gamers! I forgot to charge my camera. I have 3 batteries, not a well, actually, no, right now I have 2 batteries because I lost one. So we're gonna be cameraless for a little bit, but that's fine. I really only am worried about cameras stuff for, like, streams I plan on editing into videos. Which probably isn't actually gonna happen with Bioshock because holy fuck, the audio on that whole set of things is like so scuffed. There's like 3 usable one. Pina the Hina. But hello, Ricky. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? We got a late start tonight because I forgot to go to the grocery store until it was already time to start stream, and then I was like, whoops, grocery store. So, where is there he is. My little guy, my little sub guy, not sub guy, my little substitute me. It's a possum, far too close to the camera because I love him. Working. I am so sorry that you are at work, but cool that you're making money. Yes, money, no work. But I'm glad that you are here, even though you are working for the man. My question is not what you can do for capitalism, but what capitalism can do for you. It doesn't do much, but it can in theory. So I'm not entirely sure if the progress from last night saved. I didn't actually like go and check because as soon as stream ended, I kind of like I forgot to use the bathroom, but I went on break. So I like got my shit, like all my shit shut down, and then like I just like went upstairs immediately, which is also why I didn't plug in my batteries because I didn't come back down because I like got all my shit and went upstairs to use the bathroom, and then just never came back down. So it's charging now. So after the break there should be a charged battery, and you can see my beautiful face again. But give me one second. I have to type in these Discord. I forgot to post in that. back with y'all in 1 second. I would like if this would actually not turn off so I can properly keep. Thank you. So I can actually keep, like, so I can have my game in full screen. I'd like to have that. How do I make it do that? It's in general? It's general? No, it moved. It's, shit. Wait. Oh no. Wait, how do I? Shit. How do I? What? Wait a second. I'm trying to make it so my iPad won't turn off. So I can watch chat through my iPad, but I can't fucking find the setting. Display and brightness, there it is. Oh my god. That took far too fucking long. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. Whew. There's a brain up in here somewhere. I know how to type a URL. I wish that fucking... I typed that so wrong. I know you can't see what I'm typing, but when I typed in my URL, instead of www dot, it was www dot slash, which was not the play. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Oh. Let me just get these sent out real quick and then we'll be good to go. Post. Beans. I also got my Spotify fixed, so we are still using YouTube because, yes. Anyway, so I forgot to. So I was chilling, watching some video essays. I know that he's been back for like at least 3 months now. I didn't realize he was back until like a couple days ago. But JCS, Jim Can't Swim, Criminal Psychology, is back on YouTube. If you don't know already, now you know. He's one of the best true crime creators because he doesn't sensationalize shit, which is an issue that I found with a lot of true crime people is that they tend to sensationalize the cases that they're talking about, and they tend to, there's a lot of scary music and oh my god, this guy did this thing and it's so crazy, da 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 da, and Jim's just like, Jim Can't Swim is just, hey, this thing happened. Here's some raw footage and an unbiased description of exactly what happened. There's no sensationalism, nothing. It is quite literally just plain out, flat out, the facts of what happened with police interrogation footage and all that stuff. And I fucking love that shit. That shit is so good. I love it. And he got put in YouTube jail for a really long fucking time because apparently he was promoting violence, despite having literally basically created an entire new genre of true crime content in analyzing police interrogation footage specifically. One of my favorite cases, and I say favorite because no one died, Oh, someone died. I don't have like a favorite true crime case because, well and truly, saying my favorite true crime case just sounds icky, cause like that's a real fucking person that really fucking died, bro. Like, it's not a TV show. This is real life. However, the case of Talia DiPolito is so fucking crazy to me. This woman was so fucking batshit. She hired a hitman to kill her husband, except it wasn't a hitman, it was a fucking cop, and they staged the murder scene just to get her reaction of it, and they played out the whole thing straight as if her husband had been murdered in a robbery, and it was so fucking funny. And it's funnier because she made direct eye contact with the camera, in like the hidden camera that was in the car, like the tiny hidden pinhole camera. I think it was like 15 times. Hello? Oh, it's my cat. Hi. Hi. What's going on? What's going on? Come here. Unfortunately, you cannot see the boy because, you know, the camera's not on. But the boy is here to say hello. Hello, Shura. Welcome back. How are you doing tonight? My cat is now sitting on my lap that you cannot see because I forgot to charge my camera. So there's the camera's dead. Both of my batteries that I currently have access to are dead. Though I am certain I have a third one around here somewhere. I just have quite literally no fucking clue where. Yeah, so with the case of Talia DiPolito, they straight up just like played it straight. I think it would have been it's so much missed comedy potential that they didn't have her quote unquote dead husband just come in and stand in the back of the room like a ghost and have no one else acknowledge his existence, and just him in the background like a ghost, and just she's like, does anyone see that? Ooh, chocolate croissant, nice. I just have my water. I had some leftovers because we have a lot of fucking leftovers in the fridge. I ate the same thing I ate last night and the night before. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot to talk about during our pre-stream chats. I don't really have. I mean, I do have shit to talk about, but that shit can be saved for later. I've been spending like every time like I remember a story, like I write it down in my phone so that I can remember it. Like, okay, so like I can go back and consult and be like, this is what I did this. This happened. We remember to tell it on stream, because sometimes like I'll remember something and then like I'll forget. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into the game. And let me make sure that I switched over. Here we go. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My bad. Alright, let me make sure that our game is going. Let me see. I just want to make sure that it's capturing the game. It should be. And it is. So let's go ahead and check out. Okay, let me see if our shit's saved. Okay, cool. So it did not save everything, but it definitely saved a little bit. So we're good. All of the progress wasn't lost. What are you doing, little man? Little man! Sorry, I'm talking to my cat. Little, what? Aye! Sorry, hang on. He's getting into something. Aye! What are you doing? Alright, he was just playing with a paper bag. I was getting nervous. I was like, oh no, he's into something he shouldn't be getting into. Pina. Pina, Pina. The context of that is back when I was last week when I was trying to fix my fucking CPU shit, I like disconnected everything and all of the cords like fell, and I disconnected everything from the power out from like the power cord, like the extension cord as well. And I was like, what cord is this? What is it? And it was the heater, and I went, Pina, it's the heater. While my partner was chilling on mic with their friends in the party. I went, Pina, it's the heater. I know, it's like one of my favorite fucking things to say. Alright, I need to get my mouth of those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. Been awake for what, 3 hours? I'm gonna skip through all of this. We saw it. Oh no, I think I fucked up my fucking,
Oh. Nice.
I'm trying to fix the Nightbot, like, Nightbot I feel like spams a little too much, like it sends like 2 messages at once or whatever, and like I'm not cool with that. So I tried adjusting the settings for it, and I'm not 100% sure that I like it, because Nightbot just sent the same message twice. But it's fine, because I did set that message to have like the lowest cooldown, since, technically the terms of use for the Game Chops music is like you gotta give credit, so like I wanna like do that. And that's the only way that I could think of to do it. But there we go. See? Alright. Oh man, this is my friend Craig went to college. Oh fucking hell. Why did it save Meet Craig? Babysitting, nah dude, where's my kid? Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Oh man.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
Oh.
She actually still goes by Smashley. And, we got divorced last year. Oh, dude. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic? Copacetic? I don't fucking know. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Keg Stand Craig is a father of 3. Keg Stand Craig? She's got a little bubble in her mouth. Ah, I'm gonna cry. I want to date Craig just because the fucking baby is so fucking cute. Also, the thing my cat was playing with was just a paper bag that he is more than welcome to play with. Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Oh.
It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg, then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog, and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. I love her. She is so cute. I wanna pinch her little cheeks. I love babies. YouTube Shorts knows I love babies too, because I get so many fucking videos on my fucking YouTube. I literally got 30 baby videos in the span of 10 minutes on my YouTube Shorts. I'm not even fucking kidding you. Like, I counted. I just not 30, that's too many. Like, I had too many, though. Too many videos about babies on my YouTube Shorts. I'm not pregnant. I am not a mom. I do not intend to be either of those things for quite some time. Can you, like, do that a little quieter, guy? Thank you. He actually did it. He just started doing it a little quieter. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know.
Bro.
Come on, be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards. Catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great. Great! Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. I kind of want to go for Craig this go round. I don't think I've ever gone for Craig, either in my first, like, couple playthroughs back when this game first dropped. I don't think I've ever done him. Like, I think I've only ever done 2 people, and those were Damien and Matt. So, I only know those 2 stories. I don't know anything else, right? So, I think I kind of want to go for Craig. I want to go for Craig or whatever that other guy from the bar's name was that I cannot remember right now. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? Oh, shit. The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for... Sorry, hang on. I fucking knocked my phone off my lap. The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda. He opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs! He was jogging!
Oh.
He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Well, you can save bookmarks directly to your desktop. I actually did not know that. You can do that? Like, I can just, like, take my Chrome bookmarks and pin it on my... I did not know that, actually. That loading screen tip is, in fact, useful for real life, because I did not know that I could do that until quite literally just now. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day. And I'll take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
Hey.
A dog!
Alright.
Forget art school! I'll stay for the dog! Is that what it's gonna take?
Yeah.
Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck, I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. You know, honestly, me too. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs.
Huh.
Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor.
Alright.
This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other art school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this.
Oh.
Oh, and before I forget, Emma R. and Emma P. are sleeping over tonight. So... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Excuse me. Quick, think of plans! I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game. On TV. At somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No. Making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Have you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? I don't know what that is. Wow. I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. I am curious if y'all can see my, fucking, like, cursor. Is that, like, visible? Or am I, like, gesturing to things with my mouse in vain? Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, that'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool ball sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Which kind of beer? Because I'm not like a beer person. Obviously. I'm not old enough to drink. And also, I don't like bread. Why would I drink bread? Like, I don't like bread anyway. Well, no. I like bread, like, I'll eat bread by itself if it's, like, a Panera bread bowl, or, like, the bread that you get at fucking Outback Steakhouse. Because that bread is so fucking good, dude. I don't know what it is about Outback Steakhouse bread, but it is on a different fucking level. And I don't know what it is with their fucking butter, but they have like this like honey butter shit that just, ugh. I could go to Outback Steakhouse and literally just eat the fucking bread. Like, just the bread. Like, I'll go and I'm like, look, ma'am, I will tip you $50 if you just bring me out like a shit ton of bread. And I just eat all the bread and leave. The bartender slides me an ice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Sorry, I had a really gross cough building. I didn't want to subject y'all to that, because it was not. I muted knowing it was going to be a gross cough, and it was worse than I thought it was going to be. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, though I believe in their demeanor that, like me, passion for their team is all in good fun.
Oh.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Let me get my MILF voice on. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello.
Ah.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Goku, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah! My preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Probably off wine. Although, this is a little bit opaque compared to, like, the wines I've seen. And I feel like maybe it's not, in fact, wine. But perhaps blood. Or is she just straight up drinking tomato soup from a wine glass? Which, honestly, me too. I would also drink tomato soup out of a wine glass. Buy a gal a drink? Yeah, sure, why not? I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Oh.
So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? Me? I'm a ghost, Goku. I haunt the hollowed halls of Jim and Kim's, waiting for my beloved to return from sea. Really? No. Homegirl just loves a drink. So, what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know? She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. He looks like a whiskey guy. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I'm torn between Craig and this guy, who hasn't given me his name yet, I don't think. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. I love sports ball. The name's Robert. Robert! His name is Robert! He reminds me of Shane from Stardew, who, as we all know, is my fucking favorite Stardew character. I know I can't fix him. But damn it, I'm gonna try! Damn it, I'm gonna try! Thanks. I'm Goku. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. There's fucking duct tape on the seats, and that's how you know you're at a good place. Well, from a patron's perspective. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No. That'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? I love shots! Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Goku. This guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his rugged good looks. Your face is good. Thanks? Wait, I think this is what flirting is. Man, this guy's mysterious. And cool.
Hey.
Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Should I say my daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, or trying to make friends? I'm thinking... Daughter kicked me out of the house. Because that's what I did last time. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends.
Oh.
Family type, huh? Single dad.
Hmm.
He gets up.
Oh.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh. I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. He's going to powder his nose. He's gonna go do coke in the bathroom! Robert! Don't do coke in the bathroom! Do it out in the open. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the... Nah, he just shitting. That was far too quick for his shit. He was definitely doing coke in the bathroom. I'm not gonna say how I know. I don't do coke in the bathroom. Just... I feel like saying that makes it sound more like I do coke in the bathroom. But I don't. I'm pretty sure it can't take that long, right? And, like, powder my nose. Powder your nose. Like, that's... He's not wearing any makeup. He's not, like, putting setting powder on his nose. There's only one powder my nose that I can think of that he would do. Because, like, this is not the kind of man who puts actual, like, makeup powder on. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Hi.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? He does quick shit. Yeah. ever met anyone that can shit that quickly. It was he must have a superpower. Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Goku. So we're doing this or what? Oh, wait! It's our first night in town! What would Amanda think? You know what? Valid. Genuinely, I don't think I've ever shit in less than 10 minutes. Unless I cut it short, I don't think I've ever taken a shit in less than 10 minutes. Which got me in trouble in school. My math teacher 1 year literally gave me a fucking timer that I had to take to the bathroom with because I would spend so fucking long in the bathroom. And I was like, she was like, M. I'm like, look, I had to. I looked at her. I'm like, I had to shit. I was doing a number 2. She's like, it took you that long? I'm like, yes, it did. Leave me alone. So we're doing this or what? What would Amanda think? What? You know. Do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Please tell me I can I want to fuck you right now. I want my first night in town to be getting laid. That would be so icon behavior, honestly. Fucking the hottest guy in the cul-de-sac. Oh. As soon as I get there. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod, or no thank you. Lay it on smooth! Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. Yeah! Oh! We gon' fuck Robert! Let's go! I follow up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Ooh, saucy. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine, too. His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Woo! Let's have some fun. Oh! Well, look, Amanda wanted him gone for the night. She got him gone for the night. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later? Robert cracks a smile. Sure. Your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember, Amanda! I want to know if she immediately is like, so, which one of the dads took you home last night? I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man. I was kind of hoping you'd gotten kidnapped and I was gonna have to come rescue you. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Where are the Emmas?
Huh.
They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun?
Ah.
Yeah. Watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car. You know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about?
Huh?
Well, there's hash browns, and eggs, and bacon. Can I?
Ugh.
Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. I've been told that there is only one surefire hangover cure. And that is to drink more alcohol. that is the hangover cure that I have been given. However, there are some downsides to that. Number one, is if you treat a hangover with alcohol, you're probably an alcoholic. I think the best way to get rid of a hangover is to not get a hangover in the first place and just drink water. Have you ever had a fucking energy drink hangover? Cause I have, drank, a bunch of energy drinks and then gone to bed, drank, 2 energy drinks and then gone to bed, because for some fucking reason, caffeine puts me to sleep. And, I woke up with such a bad fucking headache, and I think I might have died while I was asleep. It was not fun. I'm not ever doing that again. I've only done it once. Do not... And, this probably isn't advice that would apply to, most people. Considering that most people cannot go to sleep with caffeine in their system. I sometimes can barely stay awake if there's, a threshold. If I have one Monster and I drink it slowly throughout the night, I'm good. I can stay awake, I'll be fine, right? If I chug a Monster and then I drink another one, I'm gonna be out like a fucking light. I'm going to just conk the fuck out. I had fucking... Me and Robin made coffee together. And I drank my cup of coffee. And 10 minutes later, I'm like, alright, well, I'm tired. Time to go to bed. I was gonna say withdrawal. I don't think I drink caffeine enough and frequently enough to have caffeine withdrawal, but I have definitely woken up with a nasty hangover after I knocked myself out with caffeine. Because that is one of my superpowers is I can just overload myself with caffeine and have the caffeine crash happen instantaneously. I don't have to wait for the caffeine to leave my system to have a caffeine crash. I just crash. I've also... What's the fucking... Not a Rocky Mountain oyster. There's some other fucking oyster thing. I don't know. My head throbs. Ugh. Gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father may have overdone it last night. Oh, I accidentally turned the music all the way down. My bad. Hopefully it was still picking up the music. Ooh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've got just the thing. Hang on. Isn't the hangover cure fucking what is it, a raw egg? That's all I know. And I know that from Heather's. It's it's a raw egg. Some other gross shit. Damn, I've had withdrawal and it gave me a panic attack and I wanted to quit energy drinks and went back to it after I was tired all the time and had a migraine for a month. Damn! I think I've only ever had one true migraine in my entire life. But I've had some fucking gnarly headaches. I can't imagine having a migraine for a month. Oh my gosh. I would just crawl into my fucking bed like a fucking snail. I was falling asleep at work. Dude, I literally... Before I discovered the beauty that is Monster, because I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee. The way that I like my coffee is an affront to God. Okay? One time... Oh, hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what?
Alright.
Drink this. The pickle juice?
Hey.
Yep. It's what I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. So this one time, I went to Waffle House, with Robin and my friend Courtney. We're hanging out, chilling. I was freezing, okay? I have the temperature regulation of a lizard, okay? I used to joke that I was part lizard because I have no temperature regulation. If a building is cold, I'm freezing. If a building is hot, I'm sweltering. Like, it's so bad. I don't know why I don't have temperature regulation. And it's not an iron deficiency because I've been tested for iron deficiency 3 different times. 3 different times. It's not. It's been a thing since I was a little kid. Since I was like a small itty bitty child, I have not been able to regulate my own body temperature. Speaking of which, give me a second because the heater turned off. I'll be right back. The room got really cold and I'm like freezing. Give me a second. But we were chilling at the Waffle House, and I'm cold, right? I'm like, I need something hot, and I need something hot now. And like, yes, the food's hot, but I didn't want to add anything cold, and I could not wait until the food came out, because I was like, sometimes if I get too cold, I get dizzy. I was having that, like, I'm so cold, I might pass out. So, I was like, can I get a coffee? And I was like, do you have any dairy-free creamer? And they're like, no. I'm like, alright. So what I did, I think I put like 12 sugar packets into the coffee. And the 2 of them were just looking at me, watching me pour this unholy amount of sugar into this coffee. And I don't remember what either of them said, but it was... One of them definitely said, would you like some coffee with your sugar? I'm pretty sure Robin said that that what I did was an affront to God. But I like a sweet coffee and light cream. I need my coffee to not taste like coffee. Alright, I need it to taste like I'm drinking a smoothie. I will put so much, like... So I like vanilla soy milk as my creamer. So I will put in like a shit ton of creamer, a shit ton of sugar, and then it no longer tastes like coffee and I can drink it. I don't like the taste of coffee. I also cannot stand the smell of like wet coffee grounds. Like once the coffee grounds are wet, I will gag. Like it is so bad. It is... Oh, there's not many smells that will drive me out of a room, possibly even a house if the house is small enough. The smell of freshly like brewed with coffee grounds. Although I've never tried it before, and I won't try it, obviously. Give her a stern yet resigned side eye. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. This better work. The reason, by the way, the pickle juice works, is the same reason that Gatorade works. It's because your body is actually low on electrolytes, which is also why liquid IV is good. Look, I don't have any experience with this shit personally. All right, I don't drink. I'm a good little child. All right, I'm a good bean. I don't do any of this illegal shit. All right, I'm gonna wait my turn. Sit in line like a good little child. Like the good little square that I am. And then once I turn 21, it's me shots. I'm gonna drink. My plan is to drink so much my 21st birthday that even just the thought of drinking ever again makes me wanna die. That's my plan. Is I want to drink so much that I never want to drink again. But that's a whole year away. This better work. But your body. So the science behind a hangover is that you're dehydrated and you're low in electrolytes, because that's what alcohol does. It fucks your fucking homeostasis up. So if you're having a real bad hangover, quick solution if you don't have anything in the house: salt. Put some salt in some water. Just like drink a little bit of salt water. Don't don't drink salty water, but put maybe like a teaspoon of water into like a teaspoon of salt into like a glass of water to like make it like, you know. Pickle juice is an alternative, but the best one is Gatorade, because Gatorade actually is like electrolyte central. Or Powerade, Ensure, those sort of things, because they will replenish both the hydration that you've lost through drinking and also the electrolytes that you've lost through being dehydrated. So yeah, science. This better work. Or you can just pour a whole salt packet into your mouth. I down a sip of the tart juice.
Huh.
No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drank more pickle juice and helped myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. I can only do runny egg yolk if it's in, like, ramen. That's it. Otherwise, no. Sensory nightmare. I went to a friend's house, like, and I spent the night, and her mom did not ask me how I liked my eggs, and I was far too polite to be like, I'm so sorry, I can't eat sunny side up eggs, I have sensory issues. Mainly because I didn't have the words sensory issues in my vocabulary. I didn't know that was a thing at the time, because I was in, like, probably middle school. And so I just, like, grinned and bared it, and the yolk got all over all the rest of the food, and I wanted to die. I think that it was, like, look, the food was great. It was very well cooked. It's just, the yolk, I was like, And it was one of the most distressing breakfasts I've ever eaten. It was good, but I felt so guilty, like, the whole time. I was like, I can't. I was, like, trying to force myself to, like, choke down this runny egg yolk so that her mom wouldn't feel like I didn't like her cooking. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya! I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo.
Nah.
Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. A youth. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? Yo! Is that guy! The punk kid! Oh my gosh. That's, Damien's son, I think. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. Have you tried the exit? What a dick! Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back down. I get back to her that low rent Gerard way. It's standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Are we talking about like the Greek god Hades, or are we talking like Hades from like the video game Hades, or the Disney Hercules movie Hades? I used to love that movie as a kid, and then I got into Greek mythology, and then like later like found it as my like religious following. I feel like it would be a Hades persona. Gotcha. If Hades was a teenager, I feel like if like Hades was like if Hades went to high school, I feel like that's probably what he'd look like. Maybe not with the 666 on his wrist, but like the rest of the get up, yeah, probably. This is like there's so I have a hard time picking an aesthetic, so I usually just wear jeans and a hoodie. But this guy right here, I would not complain if I looked like that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I would not fucking complain. I could.
Oh.
Ooh, he's fine. Ooh, fuck. That teacher is a hot piece of ass. Oh my fuck. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? His fucking name is Lucian. Oh my god. Fine, Mr. Vega.
Ah.
Wow! Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Goku. The period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Ah.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? I actually haven't read the, Catcher in the Rye. I have to change my Nightbot settings. Hang on, this is bothering me. I know it's probably not a thing that's bothering anyone else, but it's bothering me, and I need it to stop. There you go. Meow! Meow! Hi! Are you coming back? Are you back? You can come in. It's not closed all the way. You can come in. Yeah. Come on. Come on in, sweet boy. You opened it by yourself once. You can do it again. Give me a second. My cat's stupid and doesn't understand how to nudge a door open. Alright, cat has been set up. I am gonna really quick fix my fucking, my settings for Nightbot for that fucking message, because I feel like I have fucked myself with it being that. Alright. Alright, I think I fixed it at least somewhat, so that not everything will, I don't know. If it's still being weird, I'll fix it again on break. I spent all that time setting you up over here, and then you go all the way back over. Come here. Come up here. Come here. If you want to hang out with me, you gotta, like, come hang out on the chair. Come here. Here, you wanna sit on my lap? This is my lap. There you go. There you go, super. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. There you go.
Oh.
The whole class erupts in laughter.
Oh.
Alright, everybody. Ow! I'm not biscuits! I'm not biscuits! Ow! I love you, my sweet boy, but I'm not biscuits. I'm not biscuits. You cannot knead me. I am not dough. He's kneading the... I know you can't see, and I'm really fucking sad that you can't see, but he's, like, kneading the air, and it looks like he's swimming. Where's your shampoo? You're stinky. Why do you smell bad? Why do you smell bad? Why are you so stinky? Why are you stinky? Why are you so stinky? Stinky little boy. Oh, stinky little man. Hey, stinky little guy. Are you getting on the... please don't get on the desk, I swear. Please don't. I got cat hair in my mouth. Ah! Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Huh?
In mouth, on mouth, around my mouth, on my face, on my shirt, everywhere. We're heading into spring. He's shedding. Because he's a Maine Coon. So he sheds profusely. He doesn't really shed much, like, in the winter, but as soon as the temperature starts getting above 50, he just fucking explodes like a furball. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Huh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me in sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. Oh, Amanda! What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. As she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on us. I love being able to speak words. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop. Thank you for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Oh.
Yes? Did you ever catch that rye? Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe you can talk to her about what's been going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also, sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys are going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh! I can't believe you would... Dad! I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh! Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Dad tip number, whatever. When changing a tire, change the bolts in a starfish position. That is true. That is important because you don't want to put too much stress on any one point. And you want to tighten them, like, alternatingly. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. And it's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Alright.
Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. I cannot relate to that. Me and my dad curse all the fucking time. I'm pretty sure I got part of my fucking sailor mouth from him. I started cursing in middle school and haven't stopped. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menu. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese in it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious? We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? I had a conversation almost exactly like this with my dad. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ. My dad will unironically use the word yeet. He will say yeet. He said lit a couple times. It was a mistake to introduce him to slang. Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death.
Aww.
And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. You know what? That meme did in fact date this game. I have not heard oh shit, what up? Since probably 2017. Dad, please.
Oh.
Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment, despite being an exact representation of the establishment. Hello? You can come back in. The door's opened, dude. You opened it. I don't know why you can open a door from the inside but not the outside. He's not the brightest. My cat is not the brightest. Don't tell him I said that. He'll be very sad, even though he's right here. Hi, you want to come here? You want to come sit? Yeah, everyone else is in bed. Come on. Come here. If you want to hang out with a human person, you gotta... Hang on. Picking up the cat is a two-handed job. Here you go. There you go, sweet boy. I'll play with my left hand so I can pet you. I don't need my keyboard for this. You go away. You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movement of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one! Hot topic. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can see the outline. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so... proud? Speech! Amanda.
Yeah.
Speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting! Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda and Daddy had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. I'll take that fucking My Chem merchandise. I am so sad that I couldn't go see My Chem in concert. And I really hope that they, like, release an album and, like, go on tour again, because What are you yelling about? Dude. Give me, like, 30 minutes, and then I'll come deal with whatever it is that you need. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping. Slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Yes.
Oh hey! Gin wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, or check the clearance bin for hot deals. Peruse the band t-shirts. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. Here he is! Here he is! Yeah! It's my boy! Yeah! I love him. Sorry, he's my favorite. I love him so much. He is the first person that I dated in this game when I first played it with my ex-girlfriend back 9 million years ago. I overhear a stifled argument at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Me. I am the cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. I love him. I love him so much. I don't know if I love him or I want to be him. Listen, look, I relate to Damien on a fucking spiritual level because this is embarrassing. I went to a spirit Halloween and I saw their Victorian vampire outfit. And I went on a tirade that not a tirade at any of the employees. God fuck no, I would not do that. They are not in charge of the labels on the clothes. They have nothing to do with it. But I was talking to Robin because we were at Spirit together, and I was like, "This is the Victorian. The silhouette's all wrong, and it comes up too high, and there's no shaping underneath, and there's no space for a corset, and the silhouette's all wrong, and it's this, and it's actually." Clearly, it looks more like a blend of 3 different periods. It looks a little bit Rococo, a little bit Victorian, maybe a sprinkle of Edwardian, but it is not by any fucking means pure Victorian. Victorian silhouettes do not look like that. Their skirts are not that big. And I was like going on a fucking rampage, a fucking tangent. And Robin was just like letting me go. They're just like, yeah, all right. But I was pissed, dude. I was so mad. I was like, I cannot fucking stand when something says Victorian, and it's not. Like, it's not that hard. It's one of the biggest, most popular eras of fashion history. It's not even that hard to get. Look, no, it is really hard to get right, but it's not really. The ways that you get the Victorian silhouette right is that you wear the right shapewear. That is the era that corsets were involved in. If you have a thing, sorry, I'm about to go on a history rampage for a second because I feel very strongly about this. The way to get the right silhouette is to have the right undergarments. If you have something that is set pre, I think 1885 is the first year of the Victorian era. Let me double check that. When did So it started in 1837. If you have anything set like pre-1937, pre-Victorian era, it's a stay. It is a pair of stays. They are wearing stays. They cannot be tied super tightly to restrict breathing or whatever because they're stays. I am so fucking mad. I just found my other fucking battery. Hello, hang on. Oh, fuck yeah! Let's go! I found it! I found my other battery. Better late than never. Hello! Hang on, I gotta move this over a little bit and get my shit all. There we go. Hello. Hello. Now you can see my beautiful face. Where's the cat? Hunter. Meow meow. A little meow meow. Hi. Hi, sweet boy. Wanna come say hi? Hello. And you're about to see a beautiful. And you were about to see a beautiful cat. Come here! Hi! Come here! Here. Here. Oh, come on. No, come here. I picked you up. Here's the boy. Hello. Say hi! Say hi! Hello! This is Hunter. This is Hunter. He's my baby. I love him very much. I named him after the author of Warrior Cats, Aaron Hunter. And he's leaving. Goodbye. I named him after Aaron Hunter, the author of Warrior Cats. Who I didn't know when I named him was in fact not real, and is in fact the name of several the overarching name of several ghostwriters, similar to what fucking James Patterson probably is, but. You cannot convince me that that man wrote all those fucking books. I saw a video of a librarian who took the fucking, like, all of the James Patterson books and, like, lines them up. Across the library, like, from the... Fuck. Oh no. I cuddled with the cat. I cuddled with the cat too much, and now I am paying the price. Oh, here come the consequence. Here comes the oh, here comes the consequences of. Oh, here come the consequences of my actions. Oh well. But when I'm watching a period piece and they say corset, I was watching Bridgerton, and I was having a blast. I was having a great time. It seemed like they had some pretty... Now, look, I don't know much about the Regency period, but what I do know is you do not put stays or corsets directly on your skin. There is a shift underneath. It protects the fancy dress that's on the outside from the oils of your skin so that you don't have to constantly wash it, so you don't have to constantly be buying new dresses. Which, like, yes. They're rich. They can buy new dresses, but like you want it as a protective layer between the shift in your skin because your skin's gonna get pinched between the fucking back of the thing. It's not comfortable to have something that's boned directly against your skin. It's not. It is so uncomfortable. You're gonna sweat, and the sweat's gonna be sticky and stuck there. The shift absorbs sweat. The shift absorbs oil, and it keeps your clothes like nice and protected and safe from all your bodily oils, and it keeps you comfortable. And I was having a great time watching Bridgerton. And then the first love scene between her and the Duke happens, and she takes her dress off, and it's just stays. At least they were stays, okay? At least it wasn't a full fucking corset. At least it was Regency stays, okay? That's the one fucking thing I'll give it, is that it was Regency stays. Bro. Give me 1 second. I need to order a minute. Sorry about that. And when I'm watching something that's from, like, I have seen things that take place in the fucking Shakespearean era. And there's the fucking scene of, like, the woman, like, tighter, tighter! Like, no! You're gonna rip the fucking stays! You can't fucking, oh, what the fuck is the term? You can't tight lace in a pair of stays. And the reason you can't tight lace in a pair of stays is because the metal eyelets hadn't been invented yet. And then they got introduced in the Victorian era with corsets. And then tight lacing happened. If your piece is placed at any point before the Victorian period, and I see a scene of some bitch tight fucking lacing a corset, I'm going to lose my shit. I literally paused Pirates of the Caribbean, and I lost my fucking mind. Because that shit takes place in the fucking 1700s. They didn't have corsets yet! You are literally making $1 million fucking budget movie, and you can't afford to hire a fucking fashion historian? Really? Really? Fuck! Shit! Pisses me off. I know exactly how he feels. I wouldn't take it out on a poor salesperson, but I know exactly how he feels. I get that. I get it. I get it. I literally, listen, Victorian inspired. But can I just say, honestly, late Victorian and early Edwardian silhouettes are... Rococo's pretty fucking gnarly, though. I fucking have you fucking seen the fucking Rococo dresses? They are so fucking frilly and poofy and huge and beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, I'm sorry. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Victorian. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. Hang on, sorry. There's something in my pocket. I just want $1! I just want $1 in my pocket. Oh, I love when that happens. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. Me too. So he hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool! Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! Wait. Southern voice. Oh no! The ghost didn't got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with spirits. Flint, we're about to die! Ah! Almost got it. And if you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we are about to die, you!
Huh.
This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road incident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Don't trust gas station egg sandwiches. That's good advice. I'm going to actually take a pause here. I'm gonna save. I know it auto-saved, but I'm just gonna save again. And we're gonna take a quick little break so I can go get some Benadryl. And also so I can, do all the break time things, get some more water, because I'm almost out of water, use the bathroom, for real this time, so that I don't end up forgetting to charge my camera battery again. And I will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So I will see you guys then. I did not delete my clips last night, by the way, because of the aforementioned immediately running upstairs. So it's still gonna be some of the weird old clips, but they will be done in shortly. Goodbye. Alright, let's go. We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna sit down so I can see myself in my computer screen. Fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little scared. I dropped my fucking scissors. Give me a fucking second. I dropped my fucking scissors.
clip this. Someone clip this, please. Someone can send it to my dad. This is so good.
Me and the boys at 3 a.m. Hello, guys. Today we're doing a 3 a.m. challenge. Gone wrong.
So Wigglies, Wigglies, Wigglies. I got a rusty spoon. I like rusty spoons. I've never actually watched Salad Fingers. I feel like a fraud. They made a Salad Fingers reference and I've never actually watched it.
I need to stop. Are you sending me to horny jail? Punk, go to horny jail. You should just like clip every time I'm too horny for my own good, and then I'll just I want you to climb me like that building. Why do I speak words? Fuck. No way.
Out of order. I guess we have to walk to Calico Desert then. Let's go! Oh, it's dark. Oh, I am fearing for my life.
You pick wife over son. Boy who continue bloodline. Family name through my boy. You choose wife over boy. Yes, I did. Son is temporary. Pussy's eternal.
It's not pretty
You pick wife over son. Boy who continue bloodline. Family name through my boy. You choose wife over boy. Yes, I did. Son is temporary. Pussy's eternal.
Wigglies. I got a rusty spoon. I like rusty spoons. I've never actually watched Salad Fingers. I feel like a fraud. They made a Salad Fingers reference and I've never actually watched it.
Alright, let's go. We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna sit down so I can see myself in my computer screen. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little scared. I dropped my fucking scissors. Drop my fucking scissors. Not even 10 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. Fucking bastard's still alive. Holy fuck! Die, motherfucker! Fucking die! Stop being alive! I need to stop. Thought you said he made a horny jail. Punk, go to horny jail. You should just clip every time I'm too horny for my own good, and then I want you to claim me like that building. Why do I speak words? Holy fuck! Wow! That was far! I got knocked myself very far. You just fucking did it! Ah! Sanitation! Someone clip that! Please, someone clip that. Send this to my dad.
Next one. A weird skill left-handers are better at.
Clip this. Someone clip this, please.
Load on your
Send it to my
devices.
dad. This is so good.
A cat? There's a cat? Hello? I killed him! No! I wanted to just wanted to say hello.
Where did I put the bag of screws? Jeez. Where did I put the bag of screws?
Sorry, I just saw the biggest fucking fingers you've ever seen in my
No way.
Me and the boys at 3 a.m. Hello, guys. Today we're doing a 3 a.m. challenge. Gone wrong.
Okay, next one. A weird skill left-handers are better at.
Clip this. Someone clip this, please.
Load on
Send
your
it to my
devices.
dad. This is so good.
Oh man. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Shit. Okay. Sorry. Sorry for the very weird. No, don't you fucking dare you How is it still alive? Holy fuck! Wow! That was far! Knocked out. I got knocked myself very far.
Hello, I've returned. I am back. I'm really stoked. When I hopped on break, I've been lurking on Sonic's stream in the background. I would just like to give y'all a... Sonic is one of my dear friends here on Twitch, and I just hopped into his stream for I've been lurking in the background on here. I hopped on my tablet while I was on break to like go in and chat for a little bit, and I came in literally. So he was playing Link to the Past, and he just finished. Like he beat Ganon as soon as I got off break, and I am so stoked that I got there and like got back in at the perfect time. But if you do not already, please follow Sonic. He is an absolute ray of sunshine. He has the most hype introductions known to man. Trivia every Tuesday, which is always a great time. Just overall, an awesome streamer, an awesome person. Totally give him a follow. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. But let's hop back into the game. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. Oh shit! Wait, hang on. Let me turn the wheel thing off. There we go. Let me turn the Dream Daddy sound back on. Hang on. I have to sneeze. Oh shit! I think I forgot to take the Benadryl. Oh no. Oh well. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have our cereal. We have cereal. Fuck! Why can't I words? God damn. Fuck. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together. I feel like I mispronounced that. I don't think I did, but I feel like I did. Let me try one last time. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We were able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills? I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can succeed. Fucking. I didn't even take a smoke break. I literally just hung out in Sonic Stream for a few minutes and went upstairs to get the Benadryl that I'm pretty sure I forgot to take. I might have taken it. I don't remember. Man, my brain's not fucking braining. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early. Just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. This fucking looking... He does not look happy to be here. At fucking all. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Hey.
They stare creepily and say nothing. They're the fucking twins from The Shining! Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Goku, and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick out some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're going to talk about weather. Me. Me too. I hate small talk. Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang. Robert's here? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Let's see. Do I want to talk to Robert and Brian, Matt, Hugo, and Craig, or Joseph and Damien? Well, it doesn't look like he brought the baby with him. So I'm going to talk to Robert and Brian. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Goku! How the heck are you? Settling in the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the old 50-inch in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh, boy. Goku, have you met Robert yet? Yes, I believe we met. Briefly.
Oh.
Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Great! Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool. That's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no! The ghost locked the doors! Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God. Quick! Hit the emergency escape button! But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons! Then hit the brake, I guess! And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best! Especially the episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah! It's such quality reality television. Alright, Daisy. I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay.
Yeah.
But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. She's teaching her how to play pretend. That's so cute. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait. Where did Robert go? I need to know more about Robert. I need to know more about Robert. I need to. I have to. I have to romance him. I think I'm gonna romance him because I need to know more about this motherfucker. I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we could have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Let's see, Joseph and Damien, or Matt, Hugo, and Craig? I kind of just want to see Joseph and Damien talking, because holy fuck, those two aesthetics would be fucking hilarious right next to each other. I don't want to talk to Matt, Hugo, my buddy Craig, or Joseph and Damien. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Oh, he did bring the baby with him! Let's go! Look at her! Ow! I just slammed my elbow into my desk. Ah! Ow! No, it's all good though. I'm good. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try and take something like that, and to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Thank you, Hugo! Oh my god! Oh, I love this man! Oh my holy fuck! Man after my own heart, honestly. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How did distance training go the other day? Great! Little River here's a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad! I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are.
Bro.
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. 1 second, I need to make sure that my iPad... Do I still have my iPad charger down here? Or is it upstairs? Because I don't want to go upstairs again. I do not wish to... I have the cord, I just don't have the brick. Give me one moment. Oh, fucking... I'm about to. FaceTime Bippo. Yes, their contact name in my phone is Bippo. Like a baby hippo. And so is their profile picture is a baby hippo. Hi! I don't know why I just said that like you're the cat. I'm so sorry. Can you do me a favor? Are you sure? I need my brick. I didn't realize my iPad was as low on battery as it was, or I would have grabbed it while I was up there. I'm sorry. Okay. I mean, if you really don't, I can come up and grab it if you really don't want to come down. Okay. Alright, bye-bye. They will be on their way shortly. But I think we could upgrade the situation to livable.
Oh.
We did livable throughout the entirety of college.
Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of French dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. I want to try that. It's gonna be disgusting. I'm gonna have a horrible time afterwards because me and Milk don't get along. But oh, hang on one second. FaceTime Bippo. Alrighty. Alright, so when they're down, then I will plug my tablet in. It hopefully, ideally, shouldn't die before, before they get back, or before they get down, though, because it's not gonna die in like 2 seconds. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Goku, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter's. Hello! I don't know why I did it again. You want to come say hi? Okay. Can I have a smooch? Alright, goodbye. Alright, sweet. Power! Alright, fuck. Here we go. Okay. I have to put my charger in like a very specific way because one of the tongs is broken. It's like bent. So I have to like press on the one thing to sort of straighten out the other prong enough to stick it in. And I did that at work once. But like I didn't want to have to like babysit it in the break room, so I just fucking like asked one of the bartenders if I could plug it into the bar, and she was like, "Yeah, go ahead." So I go and I do the thing with it, but I guess the outlets under the bar are not grounded because I zapped the. I felt like the shock up my whole arm, and it was like that for like the next hour. It was nuts. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? She's so cute. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Oh.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey, Goku. This is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look! I'm making friends! Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And, your teacher?
Ah.
Oh, I'm Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Dad.
Great seeing you! Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega! Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. He looks like a little shit. I'm pretty sure I went to school with someone who looked exactly like that. Shitty little mustache and all. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Goku, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. I felt that one in my bones. Ernest? You're alright. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as he can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See? That right there. You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool
I
dads?
don't know.
I don't know.
Hey!
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Goku. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Let's go talk to Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with a guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. I was right. This is fucking hilarious. They are dressed like polar fucking opposites. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
How delightful.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Goku! I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? He looks like a fucking vampire. He dresses like a vampire. Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond.
Oh,
Very good taste on her part. Did she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
what?
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though.
Hmm.
Ah, pity.
Hmm.
Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Oh, yeah.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
Ah,
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. His last name's fucking Bloodmarch! Are you shitting me? I've forgotten, like, everything about this game. His name is Damien fucking Bloodmarch. I love him. I love him. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. The Rizzler! The Rizzler! Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I may have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you?
Ugh.
You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh.
Mary? Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Goku yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep.
Oh,
Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They considered carnivorous type people as bloodleppers. Dad.
Aye.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the girl. I do as well. Look, listen. I love vegan food, right? Vegan food is so fucking good. But sometimes I just want, like, a nice, fatty, meaty burger from, like, Red Robin or something. Sometimes I have wanted to get a fucking, like, nice, juicy steak for a hot fucking minute. Like, I am 100% planning on getting a nice, juicy steak. If I cannot hear the cow breathing, it's cooked too much. I'm kidding. I like my shit medium rare. And I mean, like, actually medium rare, not, like, what people, like, who say medium rare, like, say when they mean medium. Like, I want my shit halfway between rare and medium. Like, I want it nice in the middle. A nice amount of pink, but cooked through enough that I don't feel like I have to fear food poisoning too terribly. Joseph, to each their own steak preferences. I do not judge out loud about steak preferences. I also know that, like, different areas have like different like standards when it comes to food. So like I get that. I like my shit medium rare because I don't know. A well done steak doesn't have enough moisture in it for me, and it's like too dry. And oh my god, I can't do dry food. I cannot do dry meat. It is one of the worst textures. That's why I don't really eat chicken all that often. Like I get a little nervous, like if I'm going to a new place, like a new chicken place. I'm like, oh, are they gonna overcook their chicken and it's gonna be like dry? Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Like, he has a tattoo? Joseph! What would Jesus think? Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa! Is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulled back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Oh, yes, water, thank you. Cheers. Oh, my throat is so fucking dry. I think it's because I fucking talked for like 6 hours straight yesterday. Not 6 hours, like 4 hours straight yesterday. Which I do usually, but this is different. But like yesterday was different than like just like playing a game. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Not at the moment, now. Nah, just do this and work. That's pretty much it. I'm planning on going to school for screenwriting at some point though, but like for like multimedia production. But at the moment, just he does look like Loki. He looks like a vampire. If you said that he walked straight out of Bram Stoker's Dracula, Bram Stoker, not Bram Stoker, but Bram Stoker, like right out of Bram Stoker's Dracula, I would not even be a little bit surprised. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese on the patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Where are your glasses? They are upstairs. I forgot to put them on and I forgot to grab them while I was on break. Because I went all the way upstairs and I could have grabbed them, but I did not grab them because I'm a wee bit stupid. I actually don't know if they're all the way upstairs or just in the kitchen, but I don't feel like going back upstairs. So I can read. It's alright. I really only need them like when I only like need them when I'm driving, but it's nice to have them so I don't strain my eyes. But it's close. I'm close enough to the screen that it doesn't really affect it. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Goku, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Wink.
I love dad jokes. Listen, I fucking adore dad jokes. I love a good pun. The best puns are the one that makes you want to punch the person who made it. The guy in the fucking green shirt is just... I love him. They're honestly, all of these dads are like perfect DILF material. Just perfect. Like, beautifully... The Game Grumps knew what the people wanted. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get in the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
I love Amanda. She is a very much, like, angsty teenager, and I love her. This game is... I love this. Hey, why don't you add us all in Dad Book? Dad Book?
Yeah.
She definitely... I feel like you're like, in here, like, when she's, like, not being happy, but she definitely is very, like... She's a very realistic teenager. She, you know, yeah, she's, like, angry sometimes and, like, But also, she's, like, super happy sometimes. It just depends on the situation, you know? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. The one with the tie. Oh, shit, which one was that? That was Hugo. That's Hugo, right? I think that's Hugo. The guy in, like, the striped suit. I like him. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beers. Our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Huh.
Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. Or wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I felt like I was at a networking event. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox. Metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will. If I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. The solo kid from... They moved too quickly for me to actually be able to read them. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted, and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never... What? No. I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, or throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you on a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight, and you may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. People on the street don't give away drugs. They're very... Exactly. Who the fuck is gonna be giving your shithead 10-year-old fucking LSD? That shit's pricey! I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it! What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, so now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God! It's her! Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I'm going to pretend. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you were not being intentionally racist. But if I see that again, I'm going to have to put you on a cool down or a suspension or something. I don't tolerate that shit around here. I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and I make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. Alright, fair enough. That's why I said, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I don't think you were being racist. Alright. I'm going to trust and believe you because I can't actually see you. But because I can't see you and I can't verify that, I am going to say I would prefer if you could just not. Because I don't know, and I don't want to, foster that sort of stuff. So, yeah. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Daddy? Team Daddy. Why did I make their last name Daddy? I didn't realize it would be saying the last name so fucking much, or I would have given him a better last name. Amanda. I fucking love watermelon, dude. Watermelon is. I love melons in general, honestly. I think my favorite melon is. See, sometimes it's honeydew, sometimes it's cantaloupe. It just depends on the mood I'm in. There is a watermelon trick where you cut it into the slices, and then you cut like the little corners off. You don't cut into the fruit itself, you just cut the corners off on the rind so that you can eat it without getting the water from the watermelon over your cheeks, which is so good. I relate to that. There are certain foods. I find myself liking more melons as of late. See, I've always been. I'm more a vegetable person than a fruit person, with the exception of pears and melons. I fucking love melons. But like, if you try to get me to eat like a straight up apple, not gonna happen. Now, if you put that apple in a salad with some dried cranberries and some like walnuts, oh, now I'm craving a fucking apple salad. I know that I just went to the bathroom not that long ago, but unfortunately, I do have to go again. So I will be like 2 seconds. I'm gonna run a quick ad while I skedaddle. So I will be right back. Share stream time. Alright, hello. Alright, let's see what I missed while I was gone. I'm allergic to nothing I know of. Yeah. It's, I mean, different countries definitely have different culture stuff. Um, um, I mean, yes and no. I mean, I definitely am significantly more privileged than a lot of people. But personally, I'm flat fucking broke right now. Cause I'm in between jobs, cause the fucking incident. But like I'm not like I don't like I'm not like living in poverty, but like I'm definitely not well off enough to where I can like take a month off of work and be completely unaffected by it. You know what I mean? Like I take a month off of work and I'm fucked. Which is, which fucking like that's like a thing here too, is like, and it didn't used to be, but it's, I feel like more and more America's trying to sell this whole thing that is just not the thing. Aren't you charging? Hello? You were charging? Why are you no longer charging? Hello? Oh, fucking. Oh, fuck. It was charging. Why is it now no longer charging? Hang on. Hang on. Nah, man. Alright, we're just gonna go till it dies. Oh well, whatever. Amanda gives me a hug. Like, there are people, like, here, too, that are, like, living in poverty despite working even 2 jobs. Like, just because inflation has gotten so bad and the minimum wage has not fucking moved since, I want to say 1970, but that's not actually accurate. But like, it's been $7.50 an hour, the national minimum wage, for so long that the $15 an hour minimum wage debate is completely just unreliable. Like, not unreliable, outdated. It's not even. That's not even. We have been debating making the government make businesses pay us $15 an hour minimum for so long that now the national living wage is $25 an hour. That's how long that shit's been going on. It is fucking ridiculous. And we're also probably about to just head face first into fucking fascism and, well, pretending that we're the land of the free. It's fucking... Like, every country has their ups and downs, for sure. But... But the more we make, the more we need. Yeah, 15... And, like, I know that, like, that's probably... Like, I know that there's countries out there where there is no minimum wage, and you get paid absolute fucking dirt. So, like, I do recognize that there's a certain privilege to living in America, that there's at least a guaranteed minimum if you are in a position where... See, but that's the thing, is that if there was an inflation cap, or if we went back on the gold standard, or we did something, anything, that's the lie that companies say, right? Is that if we pay you more, we have to charge more. You're already charging more, and you weren't paying anymore. You are paying the exact same, and you're not charging anymore. So it's like, yeah, like I said, like, different countries, like, I recognize that there's a certain privilege living in America where, unless you're undocumented and can't go to the government and be like, hey, they're underpaying me without risk of being deported, that, there is a certain level of security knowing, like, at least my employer has to pay me this much. And, like, there is a certain privilege in living in America, but the more that I see shit going down, like, and the more that I see and the more that I pay attention, the more concerned I am that we are taking a just full throttle, full speed ahead, running the train into the fucking wall of fascism, and it is terrifying. And, like, I want to get out so bad. Yeah. Well, maybe. Depends on what kind of engineer. Because if you work in infrastructure, good fucking luck. We do not fucking do shit for our fucking infrastructure. It is ridiculous. Alright. The fucking Biden being president is just a fucking... Ugh. Look, he's better than the other option, alright? Trump would have been so much fucking worse. Thank you! It is... I have had it for like a while and I just refound it in my closet. Because I don't ever open my closet because all my clothes are on the floor. But there are many ways. Yeah, that is a downside. That is a downside. As a white person, we are definitely one of the downsides to America. And another downside is that, as much as I fucking hate it, and as much as I, like, on a logical level, and, like, and I know that it happens, and I get that it happens, and I know that it exists, kind of thing. Like, I know that racism exists, I understand that it exists, I comprehend that, but I on, like, an emotional and, like, a spiritual level, I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck? Why the fuck? Excuse me? Bruh? That's a human person. Like, I'm like, I don't get it, right? Like, I get it, but, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't empathize with racists, right? I don't sympathize with them. I don't see shit from their point of view. I look at them and I judge them so fucking harshly because it's like, how? Why? But on the other hand, it's like I get it. But I get that racism exists, but I don't understand why or, like, how we got to that point where, like, it's ridiculous. And, like, it makes no sense to me at fucking all. I cannot comprehend it. It just... I don't get it. I don't. It just... Like, when I look at a person, like, yes, like, I see their skin tone, like, I recognize that they have different experiences in this country, but I'm like, but I just see a human person. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I don't see color, because it's like, yeah, I do. I have eyeballs. I do have eyeballs. Like, I recognize, and that's the thing, too, right? Is, like, in America, race is so important. For whatever fucking reason. And, like, and that's the case in a lot of countries, and then you go to certain other countries and it's like, racism, what the fuck's that? We don't do that here. And it's like, we have words of love which would be offensive in your country. There's a lot of things that are offensive in America, and on the one hand, I do agree that we should be more compassionate to other people and empathize and be more willing to look at things through other people's point of view and recognize, okay, this is a hurtful thing to say about somebody, and that, this is a human being and they should be treated with kindness and respect, and there's definitely, like, a balancing act. And I think a lot of the fucking, like, oh, woke comedy, oh, you can't be funny anymore. It's like, you are taking the words of a minority of people and inflating, like, everyone believes this way. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if a comedian is making, jokes, if the jokes are funny and have a punchline. I don't like Dave Chappelle, not because he makes transphobic jokes, but because He's not even funny with it. He's not even actually a comedian. He just, at this point, just gets up on stage and goes on fucking tirades. And I'm like, where's the punchline? Where's the joke? Where's the funny? Where's the haha? I'm supposed to laugh. You're a comedian. Make me laugh. Make me laugh, funny man. Like, John Mulaney is a great comedian. And he... Yeah, see, I don't even think I could read that message out because I would be like, Twitch would be like, that's too close. That's too close. We have a lot of words, here that, like, are almost certainly rooted in the N-word. Almost certainly. There's literally nothing else that I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna give examples, but, like, it's like, yeah, I guess it's technically not a slur, but, like, you could use so many other words. Yeah, like, that's the other thing. A lot of fucking people in America are very, like, America-centric, and that we're like, oh, this word sounds like this word, and so it's offensive. Like, there is a word in Korean, I believe it means you, that sounds like the N-word. But it's not. It's a Korean word that means you. So, honestly, I believe we're the weird ones too. Americans have literally no fucking concept of the rest of the world existing, and it's... I read this story about this fucking person that was talking to one of their classmates, and they were talking about Paris, and he's like, oh, is that in Chicago, or is that somewhere else? And it's like, that is in France. You know, like France, and he's like, I don't know France. He's like, you know Europe? He's like, I don't know Europe. He's like, it's across the ocean? You've heard of oceans, right? And he's like, I think so. Americans we are an interesting group of people, to say the least. We have, like, I mean, people over here have difficulties explaining the N-word to their parents, but for different reasons. Mostly being that their parents are racist and old and don't want to change. Right. I'm gonna hop back into the game. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time to take me to wash the pan. I would be, like, super down to, like... I love having, like, discussions like these, like in-depth, like, exchanges and, like, discussions. I need to get back into the game, because I don't know how much longer my voice is gonna last tonight. It's on the fritz. We're getting down to the wire. I'm probably gonna do just, like, one date and then do the rest tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. Oh yes. Alrighty. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. I do talk very fast. I apologize, by the way. I know that you said that, like, your English isn't, like, the greatest, but I will say that your English typing is very good. And I'm very sorry for how fast I speak. It's my default speed. It's that ADHD, baby, that I am not medicated for. Yeah, your English is definitely. I honestly, if you hadn't like said anything, I would not have. I probably would not have known that you like. I think I know like listening grasp of English, like grasp of another language is like a completely different beast than like reading and writing. From experience, I've tried to learn so many different languages. I want so badly to be multilingual. I just don't have like the determination in my soul to push through the hard parts of like learning like the grammar structure and stuff. I want to get my Spanish better because there's like a lot of people in my area that speak Spanish, and I'd be able to be a much better server if I like didn't have to like grab someone like who knew or just use Google Translate to communicate. But I've been out of school for a little while now, and I was just all the Spanish knowledge is just float away. Amanda spends the next couple minutes sitting at my profile in Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about father. Spanish and English are very different. I think the hardest language I've tried to learn though is by far Japanese. That shit. Each country does speak a different Spanish, and the Spanish that I learned, I've been told, is Mexican Spanish. My teacher was like, "Yeah, you're learning Mexican Spanish because that's the country that's closest to us." But English. The thing about what language is the hardest is 100% relative to what the person's native language is, because some, so like German would be super easy for an English speaker to learn, right? Because the grammar structure is basically the same. English is rooted primarily in German. It's a Germanic language, so learning German is fairly straightforward for people who natively speak English. Whereas learning German would be probably very difficult for someone in Japan. The thing that makes English hard is that a lot of words are spelled very similar but pronounced very differently, because we've taken so many words and so many roots and endings and suffixes from so many different languages that it's English is like 6 languages wearing a trench coat, basically. So much slang. So much slang. I can't even keep up with it, and I've been here my whole fucking life. Sometimes I will not use the word chuggy. I don't know what the fuck chuggy means. I think it sounds stupid. I'm not gonna fucking say it. All right? I don't like it. I don't get it. No. There's so much slang, but there's not. I don't think we have more slang than other languages have. Like every language has. I say fire. I say that shit slaps. That shit fucks. Also, I've said it's lit a couple times recently. I see. My thing is like, I don't replace my old words with new slang words. I just incorporate the slang words in. You know what I mean? Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh, Christ. Keep your word. On a Friday night, you are most likely to. Oh, yeah, there is actually a completely different form of English. It's called AEV, African American Vernacular English. And it has its own grammatical structure and its own words and stuff. And so it is actually kind of, in a way, its own language. It is, a branched off of English, the same way that, like, British English and American English is, pretty different. I say this shit fucks. See, this blank thing fucks was supposed to be like, oh, this thing is sexual, I'm attracted to it, something like that. And it has turned into, oh my god, Australians are so fucking weird. What the fuck is a Macca's? What the fuck is a Macca's? Shrimp on the barbie. Good eye, mate. Gonna grow some shrimp on the barbie. Let's see. Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Or slink into blissful oblivion. Aussies talk so fucking weird, and it's so fucking fun to watch. And I wanna go to Australia just so that I can be surrounded by people who speak in Australian accents all day. It's like, not to be like that person who like obsesses over accents, but Australian accents are My fucking Siri is Australian. Like, I made my Siri Australian. I fucking love it. Airport? I'm not going to the airport. They call beer piss? Oh my gosh, I love Australians. Friday night I'm most likely to sing the Blissful Oblivion. If you had one thing to take with you into a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. A boat. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white. See, this is supposed to be just Facebook. Why is it asking me about my turn-ons? Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts! With JJ Bittenbinder. Shut up! You're all gonna die! Top-tier grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. Street smarts. What did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted technical writer for manuals and instructionals. That's so boring. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. Yeah, I feel like calling beer piss is probably pretty accurate. No criticisms there. That's amazing. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space. Me too. I also want to be happy when I grow up. You know what? Salty boat captain. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. You know what? This one. What's my ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. I thought this said being emotionally unavailable for a second, and I was like, oh yeah, that one, 100%. That is ridiculous. Absolutely not. You got me fucked up. I will not be eating a healthy dinner at 4 fucking p.m. No. Arson. What do you never leave home without? My sick vape. A sensible cardigan. A book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home. Sometimes. My cripplingly low self. I almost want to say that. It's between these two. It's either my sick vape or my cripplingly low self-esteem. Just because those are the funniest options. My sick vape. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world. I'll never be able to love myself as much as I love my grill when I can next get a cup of coffee and lawnmower modifications. I love cool knives. I want a fucking knife so bad, bro. Like a really cool knife. I have some like pretty sick daggers I can show on stream maybe this Sunday. I do have right here. A few days ago I was talking about Insane Clown Posse and how I painted an axe pink. And look what I found. My pink axe. Hang on, let me switch to just chatting real quick so that you can see it a little bit better. Oh shoot, hang on. Uh-oh. Here we go. It's better. Pink axe. I'm probably gonna strip the paint off and do it over again because it's not really like the best job. And also the rust is eating through the paint. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep I'm gonna take the paint off the handle, strip the handle from paint, either by sanding it or just by probably water. Honestly, it's acrylic paint. I think I could just soak it for a couple hours and it'll be fine. And then keep the axe wood, but then keep the head. I think I'm probably gonna use Rust-Oleum to do the top, like a spray paint, and just mask this off with like duct tape, because I don't know that acrylic paint is just like the best for metal, but I mean it's held up so far. There's a couple chips, like right up here in the corner. You can see there's a chip. If it wants to focus on that and not me, I might do that. That might be a fun stream idea. You can really see like the paint issues on the top. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see like the gray peeking out through the pink. But yeah. Alright, back to video game. Here we go. I spend a lot of, honestly, I do kind of spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories and how stupid most of them are. Look, if you've ever been in a group project, you know that most conspiracy theories are fucking bullshit because you cannot get people to work together like that. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world. Me too. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as Little Big Grill, when I can next become a cup of coffee and lawnmower modifications. I think I went through all those. Conspiracy theory. Potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. I love that he's coming into this thinking he's just gonna make friends. Go get him, Dad. Oh, look at her cute little flies. I love her. She's so sweet. She's so cute. The only acceptable time and place for decaf coffee is never and in the trash. I have a message from Amanda. Hi, Goku. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dadmanda. I'm delighted to see you sign up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Well, I'm personally very curious about Robert. I do want to play through all of these guys at some point, like get through the whole roster. Let's start with Robert. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? I love him. On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in the alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Do I what? I'm sorry, I think I missed whatever you said. Or whatever I said. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Gun. He has the face of being on drugs. I think he just has the face of a sad, lonely man whose wife left and took the kids. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What is your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives? I spent a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Alright, there's Robert. On Friday night, you're mostly gonna get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile? No. Not right now. The sad and lonely man. You know what? That's true. That's how you stop being so sad and lonely. I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna message homeboy. If you press the ignition too long, you'll just flip the engine. Drinking too much water can cause water intoxication. That it can. A woman actually died from drinking too much water before. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type a message to him on Dadbook. I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. I anxiously wait for a response. He has the face of a person who puts vodka in his coffee. You know what? I think that is the perfect descriptor for him. Robert definitely puts vodka in his coffee. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watched my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel. Ooh, Naked and Afraid! Catching the Deadliest Ancient Aliens is on. Naked and Afraid, Catching the Deadliest Ancient Aliens. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 30. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butt. Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Daddy to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The Standwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! Your sandwich! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam! I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild! And welcome to the jam! I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. I don't know the song either. That's the Space Jam theme song, right? No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. Yeah, I was right. Dad? I turn around to see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, Amanda Panda. You alright?
I'm fine.
What are you doing? I, found the hoop, and I'm taking it to the hole. Pass me the rock. Put up a brick. I lead the league in blocks. Set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? If it weren't for Amanda, this room, I want, you know what? That's a fanfic to look for later. What's a rebound? Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other players try to retrieve it. That's, just kidding. Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Art of War, bitches! Alright, another Ara. We get my anime MILF on. Channel the anime MILF. Ara. There you go. I think it's getting a little bit better. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. That's true. Better than yesterday's one was an embarrassment. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language. So, once you write something as talentless as the art of war, then you're allowed to swear. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language. So, oh my gosh, yes, please. Once you write something as talentless as the art of war, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw like this really cute dude on the way home and it let me pet his belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh, okay. Just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with full court press. Amanda and I played ball for a little longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn the house down this time. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, toddler tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glaze with cream fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. I check my computer one last time. Still nothing from Robert. But it says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually I climb into bed to get some rest, but I just can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. Try not to make assumptions about people. Date complete!
Maybe if you were high.
I didn't... There wasn't a date. I just stayed at home all day. What do you mean? Knife Dad! Don't forget to floss every day. I do not floss every day. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells to the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Yeah.
Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't... I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie! That's amazing! I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in! Well, of course you got in! You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait. Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from the nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. My battery died. Give me 1 second. When this is... Actually... Let me save real quick. I just realized that I said that I was going to finish that date and then call it and then pack it in. So... Let me switch my battery real quick. Ah! I'm tangled up. I'm tangled up! Ah! Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright. I know usually I go for about 4 hours, but I do not have much more voice in me left tonight. So, here we go. Oh shit. Ah. Almost got it. Almost done. Give me one brief moment to get this all hooked up, set up, and ready to rumble! Alright. Boom. Alright. Let's see. Who is on right? Looks like Akai is on. Spicy Tofu is on as well. Stardew. I'm curious. I want to see if there's any more Dream Daddies. Alright. And no anything for nothing for Dream Daddy Dead Rector's Cut, anything? Nope. Nobody. Alright, so let's see. Let me see what Akai's playing. She is playing? She's playing Jackbox. Spicy Tofu's playing. Damn, I was gonna say yes, we can if you got someone in mind. See, we have Spicy Tofu's on. We've read it in the past. Akai's also live. Or I mean, if there's a game that y'all want to play, I can send y'all to someone playing a certain game. Otherwise, I can put in a quick little poll. See what do you guys want? Let's put on a poll. Y'all want Jackbox or Stardew Valley? Which one would you like? I think Stardew Valley is probably a little bit closer to what we're doing. And cheers, bro. I fucking love watermelon. What are we feeling? Stardew Valley or Jackbox? Alternatively, I just pick. Oh, sure, you're live? Oh, I leave. Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna pick and I'm gonna say we're gonna raid Spicy Tofu. Spicy Tofu TV? Is that what it is? No, Spicy Tofu VT. Excuse me. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for a great stream. Had a great time. And I will see you guys in a couple days on Sunday with some more Dream Daddy. Because this is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. And I missed it a whole lot. So I will see you all later. Have a good night.